A Plaguelands Media production.
Hey everyone, this is Hugh from Plaguelands Media. Really excited to be back with an actual board game playthrough. This time I'm playing something that is near and very, very dear to my heart. We are going to be playing Marvel Champions, my absolute favorite game of all time. This is pretty much one game that I will never be getting rid of. I have everything for it, and I'm so happy that they released the Mutant Genesis expansion with all the characters. I'm not going to be playing the campaign today. I haven't actually played any of the Mutant Genesis stuff yet, so this is a first time for me as well as showing it to you, but I figured I would do the first villain in the campaign just as a one-off. But before we do that, we need a little bit of theme music, I think. Just classic. Absolutely love the X-Men. So we're going up against Sabretooth. You can see here he has one scheme to attack and a forced response after he activates against you. That is both when he attacks and when he schemes. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. Heal damage from Sabretooth equal to the number of boost icons discarded this way. And he has 13 health on his level 1 form. Okay. So we are playing with the two modular sets they recommend, Brotherhood and Mystique. Find the Senator side scheme into play. Attach Robert Kelly to it. And while attached to Find the Senator, he is in play but under no player's control. Okay, you can see there is no threat threshold here. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, step 1 being adding a threat to the main scheme, deal 2 damage to Robert Kelly, 3 if there are 6 threat here instead. When he's attached to Find the Senator, his text box is empty. Okay, what is Find the Senator? Okay, so it has the crisis icon, so we cannot take threat from the main scheme until this is gone. He cannot be healed. Robert Kelly cannot be healed by player cards and cannot have upgrades attached. The first player detaches Robert Kelly from the scheme and takes control of him, and then we advance it to 2A. Flip this card and place it next to the main scheme. So we have something on the back there. And here is Senator Robert Kelly. No thwart, no attack, 9 health. The first player controls him. He doesn't count against an ally limit. When an enemy resolves an undefended attack, that damage goes to Robert Kelly. If Robert Kelly dies, we lose. Okay. So we have our villain deck here. Let's give this a quick shuffle. And a cut. Okay. Now, because it's Sabretooth, who better to go up against him than Wolverine? Logan has 6 recovery. Setup, search your deck and discard pile for Wolverine's claws. Upgrade, put it into play, and he has 10 health and a hand size of 6. On this side, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 defense, and a healing factor. After the player phase begins, he automatically heals 2 damage. And he has a hand size of 5. Okay, we are just doing the pre-constructed Wolverine deck that came straight out of the box. It is Aggression, I believe. I'm not a huge fan of Aggression, as those of you that have been fans of the channel for a long, long, long time, they will know that my aspect of choice is Justice. But Wolverine versus Sabretooth, trying to protect Robert Kelly, just a classic. Just a classic matchup. I have my tokens off to the side here, and my conditions: tough, stunned, and confused. I'm not going to go into any rules or anything like that. If you want to know how to play the game, go and watch Dale the Casual Gamer. He has done so many fantastic Marvel Champions playthroughs, solo, two-handed. It's ridiculous. But if you want to know how to play the game, go and watch his channel. Whoops. Stick that in the middle. Okay, so let's draw up to our hand size of 6. Okay, we have... Now, I haven't gone through the Wolverine deck, so I'm seeing these for the first time. Strength, always good. Warrior skill. When your hero attacks, remove 1 counter. The attack deals 1 additional damage. Not bad. After Wolverine takes any amount of damage from an enemy attack, draw a card. Discard it if you flip to alter ego form. 1 moment, please. Sorry about that little interruption. Just some kitty issues. Sunfire. Very cool. After you play from your hand, spend an energy resource, choose an attachment with the text hero action, hero response, and discard it. Meh. Adamantium skeleton. And precision strike, 2 damage to an enemy. Heal 2 damage from your hero. Okay. I'm going to keep Adamantium skeleton. I'm going to keep strength. I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to ditch these 3, which is a little dangerous. 2 and 3. Okay. All right. Setup. Search your deck and discard pile for Wolverine's claws and put it into play. It's right on the bottom. But as I search the deck, I will also shuffle. It is so good to be back into this game. I love Marvel Champions so very, very much. Okay. Now, Wolverine's Claws. Permanent. Exhaust Wolverine's Claws. Choose an attack event in your hand. Take damage equal to the printed cost. Play that event, ignoring its resource cost. That attack gains piercing. So, very, very cool. So, what do we have here? Aggressive Energy. When you spend this card to play an attack event, that event deals 1 additional damage. Okay. When you would be defeated by an enemy attack, instead set your... Discard that card. A warrior skill. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to play Adamantium Skeleton. I get 4 hit points and +1 attack, and his basic attacks gain piercing. And I will spend strength to get that, giving me 14 health. These are all upgrades, aren't they? So I'm going to spend these 2 to put Warrior Skill into play with 3 counters on it. When your hero attacks, remove 1 counter. The attack deals additional damage, and I have this in my hand. I'm going to flip Wolverine over. I'm going to attack, removing a counter. So he does 2, 3, 4 damage to Sabretooth. And I'm going to discard this because I don't want it. I draw back up to 5 now. Precision Strike out of my way. Mean Swing. Slice and Dice. And Regenerative Healing. Okay. I ready Wolvie. Now we go on to the villain turn. Okay. We put a threat on the main scheme. Forced response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, deal 2 damage to Robert Kelly. Okay. Forced response. So he's going to activate against me. He's going to attack. I'm going to just take it. So he deals 2, 3 damage. Attach this card to a minion and give it a tough status card. There are no minions on the board. So I take 3, putting me down to 11. He is going to heal for 1 point of damage with his mutant healing factor, putting him back up to 10. We get our encounter card now, which is Assault. The villain attacks you. Okay. So he's going to attack for 2, 3 damage. I'm just going to take that. 2, 3, putting me at 8. Okay, so I'm at 8 health. Because he activated against me, he's going to heal for 1, putting him back to 11. Okay. And it is back to us. All right. Okay, this is going to be a little risky, I think, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Wolverine is going to make... Do we have... He's going to make a basic attack for 2, 3, 4 damage. We are going to exhaust a weapon upgrade. Hold on. Nope, we are not going to do that. We're going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to spend Mean Swing to play Precision Strike, dealing 2 damage. Okay, hold on. So we're hitting him for 4, which goes down to 1, 2, 3, 4, putting him at 7. Okay. We are going to ditch Mean Swing to play Precision Strike, dealing 2 damage to an enemy, putting him down to 5. We are going to exhaust Wolverine's Claws, take damage equal to the printed cost of an attack event, in this case, Slice and Dice, putting us down to 5, but dealing 3 damage to an enemy and then 3 damage to an enemy, taking out 3, 1, 2, taking out Sabretooth's first form. He now has Toughness. After he activates against you, discard the top card of the encounter deck, and he is on 15 hit points. Okay. We are then going to discard Out of My Way to play Regenerative Healing to heal 4 damage from our identity, putting us back up to 9. And we're going to flip. Okay, we draw 6 cards. Jubilee, Warrior Skill, Berserker Rage, Weapon X, 4, 5, and 6 Fastball Special. Okay, sorry about that. Another kitty issue going on there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, we put a threat on the main scheme in the villain phase. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, deal 2 damage to Robert Kelly. So Kelly is now at 4 of 9 health. Sabretooth is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. Putting him at 6. That is not good. And our encounter card... Oh, and then he regenerates because he activated against us. 2 health, but he has full health already. 1 moment. You're not Sabretooth. No, you're not. Shh. No. Now we get our encounter card. Toad. Forced response. After Toad attacks and damages a character you control, discard 1 random card from your hand. Okay. So we have Toad of Toad Hall. Alright, we are at 9 health. What can we do? Can we get 15? Okay, I'm going to flip. Actually, I'm not going to flip yet. I'm going to use Fastball Special to play Weapons X because I have the mutant keyword. Alter Ego action, exhaust this, take 1 damage, discard cards from your deck until you discard an identity-specific card and add that card to your hand. Okay. I go down to 8. And discard until I find an identity-specific card. Nope. Berserker Barrage. Alright. So I'm going to play these 2. To play Out of My Way, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Gets rid of Toad. And... well, you know what? I would have flipped before I played Berserker Barrage because it's a hero action. So, you know, a little retro. I'm going to thwart for 2. This might be my downfall, actually. He's going to take 3 damage. And I'll keep these 2 in my hand. Draw back up to 5. 4. 5. Okay. We get a threat on there. 3 damage to Senator Kelly because there are more than 6 threat on there. He's going to attack us. We will take it for 2, 3 damage, putting us down to 5. He's going to heal for nothing. We get our encounter card, which is Feral Rage. When defeated, Sabretooth attacks player who defeated this scheme, and there is a crisis icon on there with 4. Okay, it is now our turn. Oops, he should have. 3, 8. Okay, here's what we are going to do. We are going to exhaust Wolverine's Claws to play Lunging Strike, taking 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, putting us down to 2. Deals 8 damage. If you exhausted, it gets overkill. We don't need overkill. Doing 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Putting him on 7 health. Okay. We are going to use regenerative healing to play Precision Strike, dealing 2 damage to an enemy. I also forgot to heal him by 2, so he should be at 4. Okay, putting him at 5. Did I miscalculate this? I did miscalculate this. I'm not playing Precision Strike. He was at 7. I'm going to play these 2 to play Berserker Rage, dealing 4 damage, putting him down to 3. And then I'm going to attack for 2, 3, 4, defeating Sabretooth with Jubilee left in hand. Okay. I love this idea of having to kind of stop him hurting Senator Kelly and you having to protect Senator Kelly. I think that's a great mechanic, really thematic. I love Sabretooth gets the healing factor. I kept forgetting Wolverine's healing factor where he can heal 2 damage. The Wolverine claws is really cool. All in all, I am so unbelievably happy with the Mutant Genesis expansion. You get 2 heroes, Kitty Pryde and Colossus. 5 villains for the campaign, which of course you have your campaign log at the back. You have your comic books, your scenarios. The other characters they've released so far have been Storm, Jean Grey, Wolverine, of course, Cyclops, and Gambit and Rogue are coming in the mail. If you want to see a full campaign playthrough, please let me know in the comments below. I am more than happy to do a campaign playthrough of Mutant Genesis. I also have all of the other campaigns, Rise of Red Skull, Galaxy's Most Wanted, the Thanos one, the Spider-Man one. So, yeah, just let me know what you want to see, and I'm quite happy to bring Marvel Champions to the table at least once a week. An absolutely fantastic game. This was the pre-constructed Wolverine aggression deck. Really enjoyed it. I usually don't like aggression, but I absolutely loved this one. And I'll be using it more in the future, I do think. So, there you have it. This is Marvel Champions, Mutant Genesis, Sabretooth versus Wolverine, a decisive victory for the old Knucklehead. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. But most importantly, everyone, stay safe. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video.